So today we are looking into what we call is a precipitation reaction, and this is a reaction in which two soluble compounds, or rather salts, react to form at least one insoluble compound or salt. Okay, so say if we have two soluble compounds here like this, and they are having some, say they are having some ions. Okay, they are having some ions, and they may be having positive ions and also negative ions, that is metallic and non-metallic ions. Say the red ones are metallic and the green ones are non-metallic ions, and these are reacting together okay, and they are forming, say, two new compounds by mutual exchange of ions. That we have seen in the earlier video. It is called a double displacement reaction. So in this, what is going to happen is the metallic ions are going to exchange their places, and that is going to lead to the formation of two new compounds with metallic and non-metallic ions, or the ions present in the two substances mutually exchanging their positions. Now, out of these two compounds that are formed, if one of them is such that it is not soluble in water, so it is insoluble in water, okay, if that is the situation, then this substance is called a precipitate, and it does not dissolve in water. The color of this substance is clearly visible after the reaction. So such a reaction is known as a precipitation reaction. We are going to see some examples of such precipitation reactions in our video. So in the first example, we have two solutions. This is a solution of sodium hydroxide, NaOH, and this is a solution of copper sulfate. Okay. Now, when we just pour this sodium hydroxide into copper sulfate, you see that there is a blue precipitate over here. Okay. So this blue precipitate is due to the formation of copper hydroxide, right? We shall just see the reaction very soon. So this sodium hydroxide is reacting with copper sulfate, forming sodium sulfate and copper hydroxide. So this 4 should be small. So this is the reaction. Copper sulfate plus sodium hydroxide is giving sodium sulfate and copper hydroxide. Now this sodium sulfate, this is soluble, but copper hydroxide, it is insoluble and it is blue in color. So that is why we see that blue precipitate. Okay. Now This is another reaction in which we have the same sodium hydroxide solution over here again, and this one is iron sulfate FeSO4. Okay, so now we are putting sodium hydroxide in this iron sulfate. Okay, and you will see that a black precipitate has been formed. So sodium hydroxide in iron sulfate, the reaction is there will be formation of sodium sulfate and iron hydroxide FeOH2. That is, this one is insoluble, and so this settles down as a precipitate. This one is black in color, so we get a black precipitate. Okay, so these are two examples. We have some more examples to show. Now this is really a very wonderful example. Let me show you this example. We have lead nitrate and potassium iodide. Okay, so we are going to just drop some potassium iodide into this lead nitrate solution that is there in the bottom. So you see, just we are going to put one drop of this substance, one drop of potassium iodide in lead nitrate, and this is the reaction. This is the yellow precipitate of lead iodide. Okay, we'll see this reaction very soon. So what we are having is, we'll just write down the reaction over here first and we'll just take a look at it once again. The reaction is lead nitrate plus potassium iodide. Okay, it gives lead iodide plus potassium nitrate. Okay, plus potassium nitrate. Here there should be 2. So now it is balanced, right? And here we can write S. Here we can write S because this is the solid, this is the precipitate. Okay, these are all soluble, but this one, it is insoluble, and this one settles down as a precipitate and it is yellow in color. So we see that yellow precipitate. So this is an example of precipitation reaction. We'll just take a look at it once again. So you see, one drop of potassium iodide in lead nitrate. So here it goes, and we see the reaction taking place. We see the yellow precipitate of lead iodide over here. Okay. So in this video we have seen about precipitation reaction. In the next video we shall come back for some more kinds of reactions. Thank you.